Hello everyone, thanks for watching. Have a Grey Knight Army update for you this morning. Got the Storm Raven here that's actually got some highlights going on in a couple finish areas. Razorbacks and Dreadnoughts and Rhinos and Chimeras. Techmarine in there. Vindicare Assassn. So the army's definitely getting to a very interesting point. It's looking pretty good. Most of the vehicles, all the vehicles here are, including the Dreadnoughts there, to a point where I'm going to do the object source highlighting, which basically means they got their, everything's painted. There's some real basic highlights, and everything's been inked, appropriately. So now it's ready for the object source lightings on all the vehicles, including the Storm Raven, which actually has a whole level of highlight, beyond the base coating and the inking. And it's a lot cleaner, it's a lot cooler looking than the rest of the vehicles, because it's flying around and it's carrying Lord Drago. So it's just neater and fresher. So what we're going to do next is, all the other guys are to the same kind of stage as the Techmarine here, which means that basically, just like the vehicles, they got all their parts painted. They're ready for ink. So they're going to get inked real soon, which is a pretty quick process. And then after the inking, then the object source lighting. So the whole army is definitely to a tabletop level and beyond, for sure. At least one stage beyond tabletop, easily. So after the object source lighting, everything will get at least one layer, one level of highlighting. And then after the level of highlighting, we'll do some final weathering effects on the vehicles, around the tracks, on the Dreadnoughts' legs, on some of the Terminators, their legs get a little weathering. All the Grey Knights already have a nice brown swath down at the bottom of their base, so they're already looking super sweet as far as that goes. But there'll be some final weather effects, and then kind of take a step back and take a look at the army and kind of decide what to do next, because there'll be some portions of the army that get a couple more levels of highlighting, and then of course there's going to be some basing effects that are going to take place on most of the bases. We got some cool ideas, so we're pretty close to that stage. About a week away before we can look really seriously at basically finishing the army and doing the bases and installing any of the freehand things that I can manage. I know we got some other artists involved also, so we're going to get some banners that'll show up into the army, and probably some other cool things too. So about a week away from that sort of stuff happening, but pretty much the army is, a lot of armies would look at this and say, wow, this army's done. So it's looking really good, and it's definitely close to complete. So this week we're going to do some real detailed stuff, the finishing the ink, the object source lighting, and the first level of highlights is going to be a big deal. And then, the army's actually ready to be on the tabletop right now. I mean, it's got more than 3 colors. It's looking clean. Their bases they look good enough for naked bases, basically. So thanks for watching. Check out the blog, shotdownmind.blogspot.com. You can see some pictures. Got a lot of pictures there. Got the whole process. Got the whole army. And if you're not a member of 40K Nation, go become a member of 40knation.com. There's no reason not to. It's a really great community. It's got all the resources and tools and everything that you could probably ever need or want. And there's a million ways to get in touch with the rest of the community and really just be involved. So go do that. If you like the army, drop me a comment. If you don't like the army, drop me a comment too, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, thanks again, everyone.